situations. However, it's still a penalty kick for me.
What about the Celtic situation then? Late in the game, he'd gone down a few minutes earlier, didn't he? Haksabanovic should come on as a substitute, and then right at the end, Barry, what did you feel? He was through and he went down. Was that?
It's a penalty. If I'm playing, I'd be absolute raging. It's a penalty. That's my opinion. End of, it's a penalty. He's clipped him. He's went down, and I fully expected when I was watching the game. I was like, right, that's it, getting into extra time. So, yep, for me it was a penalty.
Mark, how did you see it?
Penalty kick. Yeah, he's caught him. He's not made contact with the ball. His right leg's come across. It's caught Haksabanovic on the shin without making contact with the ball. So yes, clear penalty kick.
Do you think the fact that he went down a few minutes earlier maybe didn't help his cause?
Shouldn't matter, Paul. Shouldn't matter. Every incident should be treated on its own merit. And what's even more galling is the fact that VAR have a look at that. Don Robertson has a look at it and decides not to instruct Alan Muir to go and take a look for himself at the screen. Poor refereeing, particularly from VAR.
Barry, what about the earlier on when Greg Taylor was off for treatment after that tackle from
with
Danny
the
Armstrong?
elbow? Yeah, I'll be honest, when you actually watch it and you slow it down, it's nasty. Catches him with the elbow. So if they look back in that could have been a possible, certainly a yellow card, possible red card.
Mark?
Straight red.
Straight red.
Oh, absolutely.
So why didn't they look back?
Well, Paul,
I was watching the game and they never even showed it back.
Yeah, there's
prior play.
In my opinion, looking at that, and only young Armstrong knows himself, but looking at it, there's definite intent to get Greg Taylor. Now, the boy runs a risk. He's got away with it. She'll say, okay, fair play to him. He's got away with it. However, for the referee and then again VAR to miss it, Paul, and then miss a penalty kick. But for me, that's the biggest offence of the game. Not seeing that clear elbow on Greg Taylor. For Alan Muir, the match referee, and Don Robertson, the VAR official, they should be. We've got to take a leaf out of Howard Webb's book down the road from the Man U Wolves game. They should not be officiating next week or the week up, whatever way it was. It's time for our head of referees, Crawford Allen, to show some proper leadership. There's not enough of it in this country, and I'll defend referees all day long. They should be defended because I think they're easy targets. But in these circumstances, that level of refereeing is absolutely unacceptable.
Barry, would you agree? They should do what they do in England. That they,
I like what Howard Webb does. If they make mistakes,
decisive.
Yep, they make mistakes, they're took off the next game as a bit of a punishment, and then hopefully they learn from their mistakes. So I would like to see that come into our game up here. If a referee does make a mistake, which, listen, they're only human, they are going to make mistakes, but they're obviously took off the next game, which they do down in England. I think I quite like that, to be honest with you. But in terms of the game yesterday, it was an elbow into the face. To be fair to Greg Taylor, he never made too much about it. That was maybe another thing when I was watching it, because I never seen it in full flow. So I just thought he'd maybe connected with his ankle, because there was a coming together with both of the players. So I never thought anything to it until obviously the producer had put it up on before we come on the show tonight, and had a good look at it, because I never seen it yesterday live at the game.